Hello, everybody. I'm Jacob, community manager for Paradox Studio Black. With me is Arthur.
Hi, I'm Arthur. I'm the QA analyst for Crusader Kings 3.
Yes, and today we are giving our first live look at All Under Heaven gameplay. Where we'll be doing a civil service playthrough in China. We did do that in a dev diary earlier, but there were things we didn't cover that people were asking about. So we're going to show how it actually works in practice.
Yeah, from start to finish. Hopefully by the end of the day, who knows, maybe we'll even become the Emperor of China. But if not, we should probably get some good land to govern over.
Oh, absolutely. I see a few people in YouTube asking when we're doing our optimization dev diary. Tuesday. It'll be Tuesday. Don't tell anyone I told you that. All right, well, let's get right into it. We've only got an hour, so.
Lots of content to go through. So as we can see, we have a brand new bookmark over here, the Song of Splendor. We'll be playing as the character from this one. However, I think we can show the other bookmarks just very quickly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. From 867, we have the Living Gods on Earth with Autumn of Virtue. In 1066, we have this one, which I already shown, and Never Waning Moon.
I've had a lot of fun playing in that one.
Yeah, it's fun. In 1178, we have Heaven in Turmoil, as well as The Rise of Bushi. But we'll be playing as this gentleman in 1066.
Which, a fair warning to everyone watching, we are very bad at pronouncing Chinese names. We know how, we understand the accent marks, but we're just not good at it. Apologies in advance. I see a couple people making comments about the AI voice on the Dev Diary videos. Hello, everyone. I'm Jacob, community manager with Paradox Studio Black. It's not an AI voice. We just have glitchy audio sometimes because I record these way later than I'm supposed to.
Damn, didn't know you were AI.
I know. It came as a surprise to me, too.
So we can see right from the start we have the Dynastic cycle. It is a very, very special situation for all of China. Which we can explore later a little bit. We'll start small, as we all can see, to serve the Son of Haven. We can either go for focus on merit or on influence. Influence is quite non-mechanic already, since rise to power. However, merit is what we need in order to get more lands. The more merit we have, the better we are at governing. Therefore, the more appointments we'll get later on.
One person in YouTube, people in China still not nice to you regarding your AAR. The people in China have been nothing but lovely to me. They're wonderful. I love them.
So we'll focus on merit. Our man is very, very learning focused. So we'll play to our strengths. We can go with learning lifestyle, get as much of it as possible, do well on the exams, and just a bit of busy work, get a good wife, get good learning.
Quick request. Zoom out. Let them see the full map.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Wait, so this is now the full map of Crusader Kings 3 in 1066.
Yes, indeed.
Really puts into perspective how big of a chunk of a map we added. Pretty much all of this.
Yeah, it's... I'd say overall we're increasing it by about 35%.
Something like that, yeah. Especially with the characters. So yeah, we can go back to our small little estate over here. Puts into perspective how small we are at the moment, right? And we can do one more thing I do at the very, very early of the beginning of the game. We could go into decisions, and we can take the decision to study the Confucian classics.
We have someone from SVP telling me that I need to point the microphone at my mouth and not at the ceiling. I don't think that one applies too. If we do it wrong, they'll complain at us. Yeah. Can you hear me better now?
I can.
Magnificent.
Nice. So over here we have the decision to, well, study the Confucian classics, right? Nice. That's a phone down.
Yeah.
Heard that 100%.
Nobody heard that. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We can start it, and it will begin a scheme on us to focus on the studies. As we can see, we have amazing flavor text over here as well, explaining everything. And periodically, we'll become smarter, basically. This affects
you can do that?
Yeah.
It's weird.
This affects our merit. I actually heal myself force. This affects our merit. Affects our learning as well. Affects our learning too. Can I show the Emperor? Of course.
There he is.
There he is. He's not very happy, is he?
No, he's having a bit of a bad time right now.
Yeah, a bit of a bad time.
Because I know this is going to come up. The Emperor is not holding a hu. He's holding, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's GUI, GUI. It's different. It's got a pointy tip. He's holding the right one.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, other characters in the Imperial Court will hold an actual hu with a rounded tip, with the material depending on their rank.
Yeah. Not this way. All right. We can begin, honestly. Like I've been saying, our way of playing is in order to get as much merit as possible, in order to get more appointments and higher appointments as well. Over here, we can see ourselves, what kind of examination we have to go through, and what kind of appointment we might later get on. We have two types of examination. We have the local one, made by the local governors and rulers, and also the capital one made by Emperor himself. They are much bigger caliber in terms of merit, and we actually have to earn our way to get into this first.
So I see we have a lot of questions coming through on YouTube. A lot of them have already been answered in Dev Diaries. If you haven't checked them, go check them out. One question coming up that I know we haven't covered, Han culture. Will you show the cultural traditions real quick?
Of course, let's see. So this is a cultural map mode. Right now, let's show the religious one as well. We have the shamanic religion too. For the culture, let's click here. There we go. Scholar officials, art of war, cultural primacy, court machinations, cultivation, and intensive farming. And the innovations are as follow. So
I love the new innovations one.
Yeah, it's great. In 1066, they already started in medieval era.
And if you did miss it, you can now research up to one era ahead of where you currently are, so you're not as aggressively time-gated anymore.
Exactly. Right. I think we can unpause, right?
Yeah, unpause it.
Get into it. And right now, we also have our own estate. So we're not entirely, we're landless. However, we're a noble family. We can build some buildings to make more money.
Yeah, most of the money you make in China will be in the form of treasury, which is earmarked for state use. Your personal gold is handled separately now.
Yes, exactly. And we can see we get a examination, local one.
Let's do it.
We should 100% go ahead and do it. Let's see if we can appoint a good caravan master. And spoiler, you can use gold to cheat at the exams.
Well, we don't want to get busted cheating this early.
Well, oh yeah, maybe not. With Intrigue 2, yeah, maybe not. Let's speed it up a bit.
Somebody asking what the specs of the stream system are. I don't know.
I have no clue either.
I will say we are running a development build, so it doesn't have compiler optimizations enabled. So what you're seeing here is running slower than what you'll get. That said, I'm quite pleased with the performance improvements.
Yeah, me too, especially on my private PC.
Yeah, we can't talk too much about it yet. We don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, but performance has been a top priority from day one of All Under Heaven's development.
We've been working on it for a long time, not gonna lie. So we can see, as I enter the province of this, I really don't want to butcher it, to find the streets swept by lavishly decorated for a revival. And we already have an opportunity to cheat if we really want to.
No cheating.
We can get from the get-go. If we really want to do it, right, then we'll get opportunities to do so in the events.
It'll derail the campaign if we get busted cheating.
In honorable ways. Sure. Let's do that. And the guy holding the examination died.
Oh, whoa.
We can go back. Don't really want to do an examination over that corpse, do we?
It would make for interesting content, if not necessarily plausible content.
Yeah, let's...
Can we see some terrain design improvements? I know we have really good terrain improvements in Japan.
Yeah.
To skip over to middle of Japan, where the terrace fields are. Right up there near the mountains.
Right up there.
A little bit further north.
Further north. Got you.
Keep going. Around the cherry blossoms. There you go.
Yeah.
What government type does China use? China uses a brand new form of government called celestial government.
Yes. The celestial government is, as we can see over here. We also have Ritsuyo and Soryo for Japan. We'll get onto these later. We have meritocratic for Korea. We also have Mandala for Mandala. And we have Vanua for islands over here.
Don't we have a new Connacht government type as well?
Oh yeah, we do. We also
Should be
have
greatly out. There we go.
meritocratic Khanate. That's true. So we got
We got a lot of new government types coming.
we're loading on governments, yeah. Let's unpause. Let's wait for a second examination. That will be nice. And we can see a successful scheme for the Confucian Arts. And look, we get an advantage for a new capital exam.
We also get stress, and I did an AAR dev diary playing this exact character. Be careful.
Yeah, let's keep it calm, right?
Okay, who can call for exams? I believe any governor can call for local exams, but capital exams are only by the Huangdi.
Yes, exactly. So if you take appointed land to you, you can host your own local examination.
Question from Twitch. That's a lot of new governments. Are the devs okay? We will be. We will be. It's been a lot of work. We're really impressed with what we've done here. Yeah, self-aggrandizing. But it kicks ass. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
fun.
good expansion.
It's really fun. We also have a new form of activities, debates. We'll not touch them quite yet. We'll show them a bit later on, maybe. However, they are more tied to the dynastic cycle. I think we can show the dynastic cycle while we wait for examination.
All right, YouTube is having. I am 36 and my voice still cracks. YouTube is having a bit of a meltdown over us not showing the Swahili coast. So, since we did expand the map southward for Southeast Asia, we did it for part of Africa as well. So, the eastern coast of Africa extends a little bit lower in All Under Heaven.
Yep. Here's the faith and culture for all of you. There we go.
Could we showcase the special buildings map mode? I don't know if we're going to do that specifically, but do you know where Chang'an is?
I don't.
It should be worth a. We'll show it later. We'll show it later. Will Slavia be its own hegemony? No. The only de jure hegemony at game start will be China. There will be a handful of others that are formable via special decision, and I believe a couple of them are mutually exclusive.
Yes. I know Rome is hegemony right now.
We've got Rome, India, and the Caliphate, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
How much will the expansion cost? 30 USD.
Show house relations. Sure, I can, but we don't have much right now. House relations are here.
And we have no relations. We're a very minor house, and we haven't established ourselves yet.
Not
But
yet.
as we create relationships with other houses, be it by taking their land negatively, or marrying into them, backing them up, forming alliances, as those relationships are made, that list will populate.
That menu gets really, really popular, especially if you play in Japan.
Yeah.
Lots of house relations in there. Expansion movement, let's ignore that for now. Like I said, we'll get into that in a second.
Is the map expansion part of the base game? Yes, but the specific features in All Under Heaven, such as new government types, etc., will be restricted to the DLC itself. If you want the best experience possible playing in the new portions of the map, you're definitely going to want to pick up this DLC.
Yes, 100%.
Is there a hegemony map mode? Yes, but the only thing to see on it right now is China. The other ones do not exist until they are formed by decision.
Well, hopefully the host does not die this time around. Be nice. We can take the examination for us.
Antlion Worker Fan 2007 on YouTube asks, what game were we playing? We're playing Crusader Kings.
Are we though? And we have the exam advantage. Not cheating.
No
Not
cheating. No cheating.
No cheating.
Don't get us
Yeah.
imprisoned and executed.
It's because I'm so good with the classics. That's why. Unironically, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have here.
So throughout the examination, there will be a different types of phases as well. It's an activity window, naturally. There is an assembly. There's an actual examination too. And from there on, you get the results, whether you pass or not, how much merit you get. If you failed, I believe you can also do so again.
I saw somebody asking if the Mongols will take the celestial government title if they take over China. Yes and no. If you invade China and take the hegemony of China, claim the mandate of heaven, you will become the new China, and at which point you will have celestial government, etc. If you want to take it without taking the mandate of heaven, you're not claiming to be China at that point, so you keep whatever government you have.
Here's our score by 20. Let's do that. I'm skipping over the events because we have so much content to go through.
What was the word count in All Under Heaven? It was...
I know a number, but I don't know if it's just for CK3 or All Under Heaven and so on.
We'll save it for now then. It's a lot.
It's a lot, I believe you. There we go. I have passed the provincial examination.
Any new activities for Japan and Southeast Asia? Japan has a specific new activity called a festival.
Yes, cultural festival. Pretty good. Pretty good. So we've passed the exam, and I think we can talk about the merit pools a little bit over here.
Yeah.
So we can see we have the brand new UI portion over here. Let's get into our land so we can get rid of the travel widget. Yeah, good. Please. There we go. So, as we can see, our merit rank is 9th. It's the lower, I believe. It's written in here somewhere. However, from this point on, as we are a civil governor, which is the path that we have chosen, we can see up until which place we are at in order to get any type of appointment, right? Mm-hmm. There are circuits over here that we can see whether they are military or administrative. Ours would be the administrative, so that's what we're aiming at. And we can see we're currently 463rd in queue to get any appointment. We can speed it up, right? We can see our merit rank over here. The more merit we have, the higher we are in the queue as well. However, if someone has the same merit as us, for example, like we can see over here, we can use a bit of an influence in order to get ahead of them. So that would work when we have the same merit rank. So, right? Naturally, if you're next to the appointment, you can, do a little bit of backstab here and there in order to relieve them of their appointment earlier. And then you can get yourself an appointment. And it goes all the way up until the High Council of China. Yeah.
One request.
Mm-hmm.
Can we show them the dynastic cycle wheel?
Yes, I think we have to.
I love it.
We have to talk about the dynastic cycle. So, dynastic cycle is the new situation. We can find it over here. Look at this.
You gotta click the button so it cycles.
Yes. See? Amazing.
It is deceptively difficult to make our game engine, which is designed to simulate maps, make a circle spin around.
It's crazy.
But we did it.
Yeah, we did it. Over here, we can see which cycle the China is currently in. However, we also have political movements. So from this window, we can see the movement of Son of Heaven himself, what type of buffs he gets, what type of moles he gets, so on and so forth. We can see the pro Mandate of Heaven movement. We can see the advancement one, the expansion one, the conservative one, unaligned, and other independent rulers.
Independent rulers will typically be Mongols invading.
Yeah, pretty much. From here we can join the movement. We can see how much personal power we have over here, and also in this widget here too. We should join the advancing one.
Question from YouTube. Terrain design improvements, were they applied to the new region or the entire map? The entire map.
The entire map, straight up. The game looks amazing now.
I see someone giving a shout out to the astrology game jam team. Yes, the work they did on their zodiac wheel was repurposed as the dynastic cycle wheel. So we couldn't have done it without them trying to implement astrology.
Naturally. And from here we can see all of the information you need whenever it comes to eras. We can see, for example, at the Division 1 is the era of warlords, where only the strong ruler rules the China. In the advancement era, for example, you're able to become the emperor himself by going up the merit rank and then doing a bit of a political place on the emperor himself. We can also see the history of the dynastic cycle, what triggered what catalysts in order to move into the following era. Yeah?
One more thing on the dynastic cycle. Can you show the situation history? Because one of our designers worked hard on that, and it was really cool. Zoom down, zoom down.
There we go.
The history of the hegemony of China.
Yeah.
Showing the rise and fall of each dynasty.
It
I love
does,
that. I love
all the
that.
way to 222 BC. Nice. So yeah, that's the dynastic cycle. Everyone playing in China has their place on the dynastic cycle as well. You can make moves on it. You can convince other rulers to join your movement, for example. You can host debates, and that's what the debates are for, in order to sway more people into becoming the part of your part of the dynastic cycle.
Let's try to power through a little here. Have we?
Yeah.
We finished a local examination, didn't we?
We finished the local examination, yes. However, we can join it once again in order to help other examinees. By doing so, we increase our own merit as well.
Absolutely.
So, as a ruler without, as a character without any appointments right now, you want to do as many examinations as possible in order to increase your own merit too.
Mm-hmm. Will rulers of East Asia be more tolerant of faiths? Yes. Most of the faiths in the eastern side of the map view each other as righteous, so there's no pressure for them to attack or convert each other. Considering that religion played a different role in that area than it did in Western Europe, we figured this was a good way to keep them from eating each other alive. Can huge custom empires become hegemonies? If you qualify for one of the hegemonic decisions, yes. Otherwise, no. If China were destroyed, would another title have the dynastic cycle mechanic? If the hegemony is broken apart, each of the component kingdoms that emerge out of it will be participants in the dynastic cycle, and they will immediately start thunderdoming each other to try and take enough land to reclaim the mandate of heaven and become the new ruling dynasty.
Yep. Everyone is part of the cycle, and as the name implies, the cycle, it will always go on. So that even if China is broken apart, you can mend it back together.
Concern question from Billy Billy, which we are streaming to for the first time. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Billy Billy. Yes. We unfortunately can't show Chinese localization on Billy Billy because neither of us speak it, so we wouldn't know what we were clicking on.
It would be nice to know what I'm playing right now.
Yeah.
So, hi to all of you. Nice seeing you. The game will be in English.
Yes. For the streams. When you get your hands on it, it will, of course, be fully localized.
There we go.
When is America being added? God willing, never.
Sunset Invasion.
Will the celestial government be limited to Chinese cultures? Anyone who gets involved with the dynastic cycle by invading into China has the option of claiming the hegemony of China, and if they do, they will become the new China and have celestial government.
Mm-hmm. Meritocracy works in a similar way to China. So even if you're not playing in China itself, whenever you're playing in a meritocratic government, it works very, very similar. As a not independent ruler, as a vassal, you still have to gain merit in order to get higher on the appointments. However, as the ruler, you have legitimacy.
You gotta clear those notifications at the top, and it's stressing me out.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do message settings.
No, I mean, you gotta spend your skill points, fill your council out.
No, that's fine. Wait, there we go. No, not the toast. Feed.
Yeah.
There we go. Always like to do that. But yeah, let's do that as well.
You don't even have a secretary. Come on.
Oh, that's fine. I think like there we go. See, we gained another level of merit, and now we are 112.
Nice.
Seeing how many people are in China and how many titles there are to give away, that's not as big of a number as it really seems to be.
Does the imperial examination system have a language restriction? You know, I tried invading into China as Hasting on one of our dev builds the other day, and even after learning the language, I still couldn't participate in examination. So I don't know personally what the requirements are, but I know it's not going to be super easy to just insinuate yourself into
Yes, as an independent ruler outside of China, you cannot join the examination because you have no real need to do so. However, if you are a part of China, a part of this entire system, then you can.
Yeah.
Let's
please spend those skill points.
Yeah, I got you. Chill. So we can see, for example, our little icon shows us over here that we can get much higher if we spend a little bit of influence. So I think we should do that.
Why is our player character so broke? We don't have any titles. We're basically just a hopped up noble with nothing to our name. When we get an appointment, we'll start pulling a salary from that, and that will help us build up our personal gold reserves.
Yes, both gold and treasury, I believe. I think we can. A lot of people are talking about Hasting. I think we can mention the achievement that we have, right?
Yeah, we have an achievement for taking over China as Hasting.
Yeah, I've done it. It was pain, but a bit of a fun pain. You're never gonna do it.
Old Man Mordaith on Twitch says, I would love to see Jacob's blood pressure levels after streaming with Arthur. If you nicked an artery, you could use it as a pressure washer. My blood pressure is yes.
And as we can see, due to our merit and the fact that we've gotten a bit higher, we have become the prefect of Mingzhu. Mm-hmm. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Mingzhou.
There we go.
It's more of a J.
Yeah.
Again, we are very bad at pronouncing these names. However, the people who wrote this content are not. So.
And we can see our appointed lands over here.
And as you can see, we now have access to a treasury. Mm-hmm. Most of the taxes that are raised in our lands will go upward to the emperor himself, and then it is sent back downwards on a prefecture level.
Yes. And from here, you can do a myriad of things. Naturally, you should, as a proper civil servant, you should spend the treasury in order to upgrade the lands. That makes the whole of China stronger, right?
Yeah.
However, because you're also gaining a bit more lands, gold itself, right? You can also upgrade more of your estate over here. You can also move it to...
Yeah. We all know why this achievement exists and who it is for.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be a little more obvious when you see what he does.
Yeah, naturally.
Can we see the new achievements? They're not fully plugged in yet, are they?
I think they are.
Yeah.
I think they are.
Well,
I don't think if they have proper art, but...
Yeah, we'll show them off in a dev area ahead of release.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Not today.
Exactly. We're showing gameplay. Having fun.
Exactly. Yeah, it looks like he's having so much fun down there.
Yeah, I've gotten... You know, I think the Emperor did it on purpose. I'm gonna say it. I'm not as happy with the Emperor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you got.
Now, what is the total character number in the world after all under heaven at start and in late game?
Add 1/3.
In general, it'll be about a third bigger than it is now.
Yeah, that's a good estimate. Wow, all of them. Terrible. Well, let's hope you don't kill me. Let's hope I don't die from a play. That'll be...
Do we have a player error? Are they suitable? Oh, we got a brother. Oh, no, I remember from my playthrough dev diary. Don't play as our brother. He's terrible.
Yeah, he's not good. Here's me hoping and praying that I don't die.
Do you have smallpox? Is that what that is?
I think so. Yeah.
Do we really want to die of smallpox on stream?
If we die, we'll just load a save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to pop open the debug console on stream, but if it comes down to it, we will.
We will, 100%. Let's increase our merit more. Hey, there we go.
Hey!
See? The Emperor has blessed me himself.
The dynastic cycle is unique to China. Other hegemonies will not have it. Okay, we're going to have to find Chang'an. We got to show that off. It looks super cool. I don't remember exactly where it is.
Hey, man. You're the boss.
Don't say that. That makes me nervous. Let's see. I know it's somewhere around here, up in the mountains. There it is. There's Chang'an.
There we go.
This is the traditional capital of the Chinese Empire.
I believe so, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's not in at this point in the game, but if you start in like 786, it should be every time. How many new traditions do we add? Shitload. I don't know the exact number. But it was a lot.
We can take a look at some of the more prominent ones. So, if we take a look at Han, all of the new traditions over here. We can take a look at Goryeo. They use similar ones. Mm-hmm. We also have this one. We can look at the Yamato. You have the warrior monks, for example. The fragile piece too. You wanted samurai. The usual ones are also added more. We use our standard ones already.
Oh, could we show them the handgunner men-at-arms? By this point, we should have a few powder stores.
I think so. Well, I can't have them, right? However,
no, you don't have them.
Yeah.
The Emperor does.
The Emperor does. I want to switch over to the Emperor Debug. So
867, not 786.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Settle down. We're not adding the 700.
New start data now.
No, that's not happening. I'm in 867. I'm just too Viking brained.
That is not the Forbidden City. The Forbidden City is a special building in the capital. So you can see over here. No, it's not. Please, I promise there is one. I've played the game recently. It should be somewhere over here. It has to be built. But we have it in the game, I promise.
Can we see Silk Road innovations? There's a handful of innovations known by Han culture specifically. Mm-hmm. Those are the Silk Road innovations. They spread outward across the Silk Road to the west.
I think we can just give a brief look of a Silk Road.
Yeah.
To show it how it looks like. So we can see right over here. This is how it progresses.
So it looks like fire medicine is heading over, or gunpowder in other languages. I don't know why we translated it as fire medicine for English.
I think it was first used as a medicine.
Well, yeah.
And then we decided it has some other uses.
Okay. Can't we show the new throne room for Japan? Have we shown that off yet?
I don't know. Have we?
Yeah, let's check his throne room out.
Yeah, we can take a look.
Maybe?
There we go.
There we go.
Looks proper, looks nice. We can also show the Chinese one as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know we've had a few people say it looks too austere. We had an earlier revision that had a lot more ornaments, but it was flagged by our beta group as saying, "Hey guys, this is not accurate at all."
It was more like a Western fantasy of a Eastern throne room than actual historical one.
That is not what we wanted to do with All Under Heaven. We wanted to be as authentic as we could be with this one.
Let's you know what? Let's do that. Let's get the gunpowder manufacturer, but we don't have enough treasure. That's fine.
You can throw a little bit.
Yeah, we can convert a bit of gold to
you
treasury.
You can send your own gold into the treasury, but getting treasury back in the form of personal gold is highly illegal.
It's actually very fun. You can siphon your own treasury.
Yes.
So we can build that, but however, I don't think we'll be able to build the handgunners due to the fact that we're a civil governor instead of the military one. Perks, sure, let's spend that one. Let's take a look at. There we go. Sometimes
don't fall for the trap. I did it.
You did it?
It was bad.
You doubled down?
I doubled down every chance I got.
We can rest a bit. Let's see. What activities do we have here? We have the capital examination.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Your merit rank is capped by which examinations you have completed. So if you don't do the capital examination, you will be limited to what, 5th rank?
I believe so, yes. You can see over here. The game doesn't have tooltips enabled. You can see over here the icon. Right next to the completed one, that's the capital examination.
Yes.
So we should 100% do that right now. So we're not capped by the fact that we haven't taken capital exam.
See one question popping up again. Can you please show us how much gold the Emperor is making per month? No, it's still being balanced. So we're not going to look at that right now.
To retire. Yeah, and if we want to, get more, right? We have to go back.
Yeah, but if we go and participate in this exam, we do have to give up our current appointment.
Yes. So let's do that.
Will saves be compatible after the update?
So
no, but it'll load, but there will be some weird side effects.
Yes, we always highly recommend to start a new campaign There's always a fallback option in the Steam. However, start a new one. You will not have any cool features that we're adding.
And you'll run into lots of weird issues. The most prominent one, if new territory is added to a campaign after it's been started, the game will fall back and assign its owner to the first entry in the list, which happens to be Wessex. So if you load up your old save, all of the new territory will be owned by England. So don't do that.
Don't do that. Just start a new game.
Start a new one, or use a rollback branch if you're on Steam.
You could get an artifact. Let's try that one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, exam advantage 1. Less stress, more influence. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. More exam. Ooh, 108. You know what? I feel like a lucky man.
That's a pretty good chance. 85%. We'll be good.
I don't think I did it. I don't think I did it. No, I did it. Nice.
I want to play this so much, and all the YouTubers playing it has been hell on earth. I mean, that sucks for you, bud. That's good for us that you're that excited.
Coming out, we already announced the release date, right?
Yeah, we announced it Wednesday, October 28th. So you don't have long to wait.
Yeah. Oh, like what, 21 days?
18? I'm bad at math. Don't ask me.
Yeah, 18, something like that.
I thought I was 37 this year. My wife told me, you're stupid. It's
I'm
36.
just QA, man. I don't know, man. There we go. We get due to the fact that we have high learning, which is what you really want to have as a civil governor. We got us showing off. Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I also love playing as a military governor as well, because then
games there. I don't see us in the list. Where are we?
we are.
It looks like
We're
you have some
somewhere
quality
over
to
here.
assure.
You did not. I also like playing as a martial focus governor, because then you get different appointments, and then you actually have to also build up your army and the title's army as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the fun part is that the emperor himself can start campaigns that you have to fund and then fight for the China itself.
See a question: will there be a realm maintenance update in 2026, like the crown update this year? We can't talk about that, so interpret that as you will.
Yeah. There we go. We gained merit. Rank 6. Close to 5. That's good.
Someone said, I just noticed the big in development in transparency. I always assumed that was added in the screenshots. It is. It's also being added in post before it goes live here. So
Yeah.
you don't actually see that in game, but we really wanted to emphasize this is in development.
We're cooking. We're cooking. Don't worry.
We're cooking hard here. So it says the music is kind of screwed up. It's only playing when someone is talking. Oh man, that sucks. We're more than halfway through the stream at this point, so I guess our only option is to just make sure we never stop talking.
Blah.
Blah.
Hegemony map mode. Sure. Why not? It's only China right now.
Yeah.
I hope you're happy.
China is the only one in this map mode unless you form another one via decision.
It's there, you know. Studying diplomacy,
How many
martial learning.
new
Let's get
unique
mine.
locations are added, and do they have unique models? We've expanded the map by
A third.
a third. Yeah.
It's pretty much another third of a game at this point.
Will there be an official converter to EU5? No. We did an EU5 or a CK2 to EU4 converter, and it was absolute hell trying to keep that up to date and compatible after either game updated.
It was very difficult.
No,
Yeah.
we're not doing that ever again.
I'll probably not make it time. Let's not do that.
Can we see the hegemony crown icon?
Hegemony crown icon.
Yeah, and show us the emperor. Just pull
Yeah.
up his character pane. There you go. It's a big fancy crown. There you go.
Yeah. I also love the fact that the throne room is actually here as well, and in the 3D aspect too.
Would the reunited Roman Empire classify as a hegemony title?
Yes.
Yes, it does. So this DLC will be mostly about Korea, China, and Japan. It's mostly about China, Japan, and Southeast Asia. We've added content for everywhere on the map, but these three were our primary focuses.
Yes.
You can finally have more than 3 concubines if you're the Huangdi. Yes, you can have up to 20.
Yeah. My man has quite some concubines.
Oh, favorite new outfit. Can we show off the new clothes?
I don't see why not.
Go for it. Let's pick through our outfits real quick.
Yeah. They may have a placeholder name. However, they're here and they work.
We have the in development overlay for a reason. So, bunch of new hairstyles, bunch of new clothes.
The old ones, the makeup as well.
And so, some Martian on YouTube says, translation, we noticed free labor could make converters better than we could. We decided that, yes, modders can spend more of their time on that, and we can spend more of our time on working on our game.
I really like this armor. This is a proper one looking.
Oh, yeah. We got a ton of new outfits. I'm saying it should be infinite concubines, not 20. As soon as we figure out how to make the UI support infinite concubines, we'll probably do that.
Sure, buddy.
Can we see the Ainu and Amishi? Right now they're basically tribal at this point in time.
They're tribal. Yeah, we can show them in a second. Sure.
I think they use the lower tier Japanese clothing items, if I'm not mistaken.
But yeah, we've added a lot of clothes.
Will we talk about achievements in the next dev diary? No, we will talk about achievements in the dev diary after that. So at this point, Hokkaido has not been integrated into Japan, so it's still controlled by Amishi and Ainu. I don't want to say tribes, but
people.
Yeah.
While we wait for another exam, we can... Ooh, 50 stress. Let's not do that. Oh, wait. There we go. We can join that one. Yeah. More exams, more merit, higher titles. As we can see right now, we can qualify for a duchy tier instead. Mm-hmm. So that's how we will progress in China.
Perfect.
A new nomadic region? No. However, we've extended the previous one.
We have the situations map mode where we can look at the great step. Right. That'll be under other situations.
Other situations, we can see the great step.
Where's the map mode?
There we go. So we've extended the most right one. So, and yes, there is a natural disaster happening right now. As we can see, the Yellow River has flooded.
Oh, the memes. No, not the Yellow River flooding memes.
And as we can see, we can contribute our own gold. I don't think it's our own right now, as we are not part of the situation. However, both the top ruler and the vassals being affected can participate their own resources in order to alleviate the natural disaster. So yes, that is a natural disaster, yeah?
Someone saying I mentioned on the forums that administrative government will have treasury. Yeah.
Yes, we can take a look at it right now. It's in the build.
It wasn't intended from the start, but after our earlier dev diaries, people made it very clear that this was important to them. So Byzantium has treasury now.
Byzantium has treasury. It works quite good, if I might say so myself. There's also a special intent for examinations to support entrance, and that is if any of our families or disciples are part of the examination. So we can, give them a little bit more push in there. We'll go a bit against the system.
Can you do custom Chinese characters for Dynasty Coat of Arms? I think we have a lot of new emblems, but if you want to make a custom one, we have the stuff there for you.
We'll show.
Yeah,
we'll show.
Let's go for it.
Start from scratch. Let's pick an emblem, and we can see writing, for example, has a bit more. We can see Kamen. So you can make a...
it's more Japanese appropriate.
Yeah, a Japanese one. I've made a one from a very, very popular game about a samurai. You can guess which one. We have some Chinese seals as well. There's more. There's a lot.
Yeah.
So you can customize your heart's desire. To remember. No, disasters happen all over the world.
Can we see the government map mode?
Sure. There we go.
See, we've got Mandala in Southeast Asia, Wanua covering the Southeast Asia.
We also see the split between Ritsuyu and Soryu in Japan.
Yeah, as covered in the playthrough dev diary, Japan is basically a struggle back and forth between those two government types.
Yes.
How different is Celestial Empire government compared to the normal administrative one? Different enough that we can't really get into details here. We have a full dev diary about the mechanics of China. We have it on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. You can watch it there, and we'll break down the specific details.
In a bit more merit, hopefully we can get the duchy soon. Hopefully.
Can we look at the Emperor's Council from where we are?
I don't think so. However, he has special... Oh, there we go. No. See? So you have the Grand Chancellor, the Imperial Censor, Grand Marshal, and the ministries. And if we have merit high enough, we'll be part of these.
Perfect.
The Celestial Government is also always in our system Regency. So, for example, the Grand Chancellor is also constantly can assist or, try to usurp the power on his own and become the Emperor himself, establishing his new dynasty. Let's take one more exam. Ooh, even 0 days. Yeah, let's get that.
We're not going to get there in time. A single event that delays us.
Let's hurry. Let's better. No.
Okay.
Progress by 3 days. There.
We're going to make it.
There we go. We're gonna make it.
Sorry for being late, but I need to ask: have you already added the new titles here? Yes. Yeah, we rewind the stream a bit. We've shown the new title tier as well as the title tier map mode,
yes,
and detailed how it can be unlocked by some other areas.
Can keep on getting. You know what? Let's nice. Let's get an artifact. Gotta be really careful with gold, as we've gotten rid of our appointment to try to get a higher one.
Can you usurp the throne through war? I mean,
yeah, of course.
Kick off civil war. Why not?
What's a little civil war to the mandate of heaven?
Right. Oh, peasant uprising. We tweaked how those work now, didn't we?
Yes, we did, and let's show a cool thing after this exam. Let's try it now. So I don't remember where it is exactly. However, here we can see the Yamen grievance drum, and in the top level of it, we can join the escalated peasant factions, and we can foment revolts.
So, Arthur, what is an escalated peasant faction?
Well, if you really want to put on some trouble in China, and if you really, really don't like the current power structure and want to go against it, you can, push people a bit more into taking very, very, how to say, martial approach to the current power structure, and you can assist them.
So China will experience, not just China, I think peasant factions across the map? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. I think this is China specific.
Yeah. Peasant factions that successfully press their claims against a lower tier title will escalate and target the next higher tier. And it will progress until they either overthrow everything or they are defeated outright.
Yep. And right now we can see I have progressed to the 5th merit rank, and now I am eligible for a kingdom.
Hey. So we got to find some kingdom governors and knock them off.
Over here we can also see that we still participate in the other ones, right? However, should it become a bit too much for you, you can refuse further appointments. Excellent. If you really want to stick with your current one. 100%.
You can see someone mentioning a certain turban rebellion. Yeah, of course we're going to represent that. It's supposed to be a historical game.
We have become the governor of
Langzhou.
Thank you. Let's develop these lands. Let's see where they are. There we go.
There's surprisingly few ministers standing in the throne hall of the Chinese emperor. The Chinese throne room, it wasn't an open court like it was for Western kingdoms and emperors. Very few people were allowed in there.
Yes. A hermit. Let's ignore hermit for now.
Can we use a hook on the emperor to jump ahead the list of candidates?
I don't remember.
Are there new samurai masks? There's a lot of new Japanese headwear. We have a mask. I don't think it's plugged in for release, but it should be coming in one of the post-release updates.
It should be coming, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music. Wait.
Are the mechanics with estates and influences still tied behind roads to power? I believe that everything you were seeing with China gameplay is unlocked specifically with All Under Heaven. You do not need roads to power to have any of that.
If you're a new player and you purchase Crusader Kings 3 with All Under Heaven, you will have absolutely no troubles playing what you're seeing right now. So
someone claiming that Tang never went to the moon. Well, that's just propaganda.
As we can see over here, in order to not overwhelm the player a bit too much with appointments, whenever you get a new one, we've put down a cooldown so you don't get thrown around between appointments all that much. However, because we've only gotten a county, but we can get more, you have the special option decision over here in order to get better appointments later on.
Will we see situations like Three Kingdoms develop where multiple pretenders are vying for the throne during unrest phases? Yes. When the ruling dynasty collapses, all of the participants of the dynastic cycle are then locked in a free-for-all where they will compete with each other to take enough land to reclaim the mandate of heaven.
Yep, and it will get to the point where the entire China is split. More and more people will gather more power, and eventually there'll be only a few left, right? Waging a war between each other.
Isaac asks, Crusader Kings 3, can you marry me, please?
Sure, buddy.
We'll do it right now. We do belong to a culture that allows for multiple spouses, so it'll be both of us.
You do?
I mean, which
in game.
In-game.
Okay,
in-game.
yeah.
My God, man. How many new music tracks have been added? I don't know the exact... Can we bring up the music player?
Sure.
I know we got a good bit of new music here.
There we go.
Yeah, we got a lot of new music here.
That's quite a lot. So if you play in Japan, if you play in China, you should hear the proper cultural music to be like fully immersed, you know. Let's keep assisting with examinations. Maybe the Emperor will notice us. Not that culture, but hey, I really wanted to.
No, I wanted to as well. It's not the right culture. How's performance compared to previous patch? We'll talk about that in an upcoming developer diary.
Yes.
We don't want to overpromise, but
it's fine.
Yeah. We can't talk about it yet. Can't talk about it yet. We will talk about it soon.
There we go. We've gotten a duchy. So we can abandon the examination right now.
For
However,
a duchy?
Well,
I mean, let's get to it.
let's not. Let's keep getting merit. The more merit we have, the better, right?
Will characters of Western cultures be able to adopt the meritocratic government without being in East Asia? I don't think they can.
Don't remember. I'll be very
It's a really big expansion. There's a lot of stuff.
Hey, this is actually the duchy we got right next to the capital.
Perfect.
Amazing. We just have to finish the examination. There we go.
Are China, Rome, and India still the only hegemonies present in the game at the moment?
Yes.
When you start the game, China is the only hegemony. Rome, India, and the Caliphate can form hegemonies, but that has to be done via decision. There's not, you take X amount of land and then you're hegemony now. It is specifically done via decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Can we show Goryeo? We already did it, didn't we? We zoomed over there. Check it again.
Yeah. We show it a bit more in detail.
Yeah.
So we can see over here.
Yeah, they use the meritocratic government, which is similar to Celestial in multiple ways, but it is still very much its own thing.
Yes. Celestial is focused to be Chinese primary, and meritocratic is like the base for it. Right?
Yeah.
You can also form your own nation, like for example, Daivet Empire also uses meritocratic government.
Another question here. What happens to empires under the hegemony Roman Empire? When you take the decision to form the Roman Empire, it becomes a hegemony. Functioning the way it does now. If you're Byzantium, the Byzantine Empire becomes the Roman Empire, which then becomes a hegemony tier title. It will not exist as a standalone empire if you take that decision.
Yep, we can see, for example, the circuits are of empire tier. So, you know. But we have 6 minutes left. Is there anything we should still show? Do we want to announce another live stream?
Yeah, we'll be doing another live stream next week. We'll probably focus on China, military governors, and then we'll have one more live stream the week after that, either Mandala or Japan. We'll see. I want to show off Japan.
Yeah, let's show off Japan.
I want to show off Japan. We still got a few minutes left here, so we can talk for a little bit more.
Is there anything that you guys want us to show so far?
Are custom hegemonies possible? No. What happens to Dejurland? That was under the Byzantines in that case. I don't know off the top of my head. Can we show Xia?
There you go.
Perfect. How often does China reunify? Ideally, every 150, 200 years for the division phase.
Also up to the player, if you're participating in it.
Yeah, if you're involved, it's really up to you at that point. Can we see Liao's government? They're meritocratic Khanate?
No, what is it?
Green, right above Song.
Oh, yeah. Meritocratic Khanate.
Yeah. Nomads, but not nomads. It's an interesting thing. Did we show the new religious tenets? We showed cultural traditions. We did not show religious tenets.
That is true, actually.
Let's take a look at Diana, because I know people are going to want to see that. One thing that we have added is a polytheism setting. So faiths are now polytheist or monotheistic.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
And this applies to everyone in China or not. Let's take a look at Shinto.
There we go.
That is a lot of questions. My God.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some Ainu characters real quick.
Oh, yes, for culture.
Yes, we did show the Silk Road. We showed the extended Great Steppe. Just, rewind. Will there be a devlog for meritocratic cons? No, we don't have enough devlogs left.
Coming out soon.
The scope of the DLC is so broad that we cannot possibly cover everything. We tried. It was difficult. There's too much. So we're going to let some things be a surprise for players. And you can tell us what you think of it when All Under Heaven releases on October 28th for the low price of $30, already included with the Chapter 4 bundle or Chapter Pass, whatever we're calling it now. There are technical terms for this. If I get the wrong one, someone will yell at me.
Yeah, exactly.
Can Celestial China change religion? Religion is not as much of a factor for these government types, so they don't really care about it. That's why you have this kaleidoscope of religions here. They do not feel a pressure to consolidate the way religions in the West do.
I believe Magic Habit is a formidable empire, yes.
Yeah? Well, yeah, we definitely have to add that. Show some famous characters, please. I mean, we showed the Huang Di. He's famous.
Yeah, that's famous. Japan we can see over here as well.
Yeah, that's the Kenpaku, though, not the Tenno. There's some...
We'll get into it.
Yeah,
in
we'll cover that. Can we see East Africa? We already showed it.
Where they showed it, here we go again, especially for you.
Are house blocks exclusive to Japan? Yes, they are, but house relations will be global across the entire map.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This was a blast. I really want to show off more, but unfortunately, labor laws prevent me from keeping Arthur here for more than an hour. We'll
have more. We'll definitely have more.
We will be back next week. Same time, same place. Swing by, tell us what you think, ask your questions. We'll see you then.
Yeah, take care, everyone, and see you soon. Good.